Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Confucius tutorial Let's Play as we continue here for episode 2, and we're just looking at our beautiful city of Chang'an here, building the hanging gardens. We have our mines working. The game is very pretty, but unfortunately when we play, we do have to cover it up with data so that we know what we're doing. I don't think we need the minimap though, so we can keep that off for now. A little bit less clutter on the screen. Now, I did take a chance to take a look at our position in between episodes, and I decided that with the cash we have, I'm not going to upgrade this town into a city, because right now the production's very high here with basically quarries and mines. Clay pit, quarry, mines, brickyard here to give bonuses to them, and that just means we have a lot of production here, and for towns, production means money for our city. That's why we're making so much, and I want to continue to make money right now, so I don't want to spend the money to give up all those cash and turn it into regular production, which will help if we want to build units. But if we're just going to end up building buildings here, I might as well take the money and try to buy some of the buildings we need that are relevant. In this case, we already have the brickyard, so nothing else is super relevant here. Like if we expand, we'll probably take this, which is another mine, and then we take this. So I don't think we need to rush upgrading this. Instead, we'll spend the money in two different places. One, we're going to go to the capital. We're going to purchase a unit, and the unit we want to buy is our unique great person, the Shidafu. There are 10 of them. It'll be randomly generated, so some are better than others. Let's hope we get a good one. And we get Shengyang. Okay. So he starts out with no movement. Now, because I made an overview guide about the Han faction, I actually know what he does. Historically, reformer of the kingdom of Qin, not quite the dynasty. He existed centuries before the unification, and he's the one who pushed the legalist reforms that made Qin quite powerful later on to conquer the other kingdoms. In game, he can be activated on the palace, which he is at, but he needs basically movement, so next turn. And he can give us, I believe, influence. I guess it helps, especially since we're going for the endeavor with this journal righteousness. So better than nothing. Once we activate him, I think we can buy the next one at an increased cost. I don't like how they don't tell you the total cost here. I don't even know if you can find the total cost. We can kind of like deduce it. 4 turns, 19, maybe it costs 80. Like maybe this one costed, I think it was 3 turns, and maybe that one was different. But it's also hard to say because we have a lot of queued up, production on the Wonder. Either way, let's hold off on that. But I don't think we can get those back until we like lose the chance to build it. So that doesn't count, I think, for calculation purposes. I also noticed that we have our friend here building a Wonder as well, but not competing with us, so we're fine. Wish him luck. The other bit of cash I want to spend to boost Huaiyang. We have our first fishing boat here. This is a navigable river, which means if we improve these, they will also be fishing boats. So this particular town, and maybe future city, I'm not sure, will be a very big food hub. So we probably want to add a fishing crew in there to get +1 food for all fishing boats. It's not expensive right now. We have 2 gold. That's as cheap as things will get for us. It will at least help 1 food here, help growth, and then we can pop more in. You can see the happiness on this river as well. That would really help us to get celebrations in the future. And the tile to do it is right here because this is a very useless coastal tile. And we can pop that down. And once we get this, we can also get the Y in the future. So I think this is a good way to spend our cash. It's not going to make our Wonder any quicker, but we're getting there. This scout has healed up. We're going to get a population here next turn. I think we just pop it here and get the borders touching so he can stop stealing our land. Eventually, I think we wipe this town off the map. Just doesn't make sense for us to be sharing that land with him. We're going to ignore the scouts. We're going to move this guy away. Look at our army marching together, the 3 units. The warrior, the 2 Chu-Ko-Nus. I think we only got 1 movement, probably because of disembarking, maybe a little bit because of him. Not sure. But now we should speed our way there and be there in probably 1 turn. Get some vision. All right, he's backed up. We're going to chase him back. Help is on the way, so even if he comes back and we take some damage, it's fine. We're going to get a settler after this to maximize our settlement limit, and we're going to place it right where he's standing right here. We've been planning this out for a long time. This actually looks like a decent city. But doesn't mean none of these will become cities, you know, potentially loyal. I think if we wipe this out, maybe this is a good city as well. We'll see. But right now, I don't feel like we should be rushing for a city right away. I want to know if he has a unit standing in there. He does. He has a slinger. So at least he can fight back. Good for him. But with 5 units and a pretty beefed up commander, our goal is really to get the commander to pick up more experience. And we want a good fight here. He's just backing up. Oh, we got a flood. Production increase from the sandstorm. 3 tiles gain fertility. Well, this one did. Now flat desert farm. This one did, yeah, this one did as well. I don't know if, I don't remember if this one changed. The 3, it might be this. Either way, I know this one improved, so that's good for us. And it's now passing over here. The weather is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so we're meeting into him. And then we're just gonna rush him over. We'll unpack next turn and start fighting. What is this? They have an army commander? Any way we can identify rank and like bonuses? You can't attack, unfortunately, with scouts. We'll try to get close, maybe as a distraction, offer some hits, give our guys a better chance. All right, we're gonna take this. We get the science, we get the happiness. Mainly, I want to culture bomb the land over here, so it will make us touching, and people think it's cooties, so we get -10 on that, but still pretty positive overall. I think we're gonna be okay with our neighbors, and we'll send him going somewhere. Now, I know that's not a particular good tile to work, but tropical, maybe in the future with science focus, we could see a boost there. I think a lot of the food production is going to come from these coastal reefs. Loyang's an interesting city, actually. We have 5 reefs in range, and the naval potential plus this die in the future is not bad. Ooh, we got offer one, we don't have enough. Unfortunately, he's going to get the happiness, we're going to get the influence. Well, lucky for him. I would love to have the happiness. Our current celebration is going to end in 2 turns. And our wonder is still paying 5. Okay, so we have 3 turns left here. Makes sense, it was 13 when we started. Now we can use him at how many? 3 influence? Yeah. There's no other use for him, so use him when you have him. Now the price of the next... Oh, we are not allowed to buy the next one. Interesting. It's back to 3 turns. Because I think this is up to 20. Maybe it costs only 60. I wish it told you that so we can do some math here. But either way, it's nice. Moving back to the army commander. It didn't let me pick where to put them, but I think this is okay. On the river, instant death. Nobody home. We were just a distraction. Right, now even if he comes back to defend, we move him up to get the experience. and this would be a pretty easy take. We could even step in here. That way he doesn't even get the defensive bonus. I don't think we can disperse it with the range unit, but that's not the purpose for this right now. Ooh, Chan picked up the population. Definitely marble. Down to 3 turns. So we'll leave it with 2 turns left on the construction. That's the best we can do, I think. And then we lose the 15%. Maybe it goes up a little bit. Maybe it goes back to 3 next turn. That's a possibility. No, not now. We're 5 points short. Stop picking on us. This is why we took your land. He's done with it. He gets culture. It's okay. We're going to be done with ours very soon. We're on pace. I guess we want some intel on his territory, so we'll move up to here and then maybe do a search. Oh, he ran away. He ran away. Okay, we have 60 points. Please be Endeavor. Military aid. Oh. I mean, it doesn't... I don't think we need the help. So actually, we'll refuse this one. I'll take the money. I will offer something with our points to Augustus. Can't. Alright, we have ongoing ones. We'll wait then. There's going to be other opportunity that will show up. Oh, it can disperse. Okay, hold on. Let me run him up. We'll get rid of it, and the production goes back to our city, and it finishes our hanging garden. That was unplanned, but it worked out beautifully. Right when our celebration ended too. Really couldn't have been better timing. Look at our palace, and then look at a beautiful garden right next to it. We're going to be growing like crazy here. Ooh. Beautiful. Now, most of our quarters are just half. As you can see, granary on the half side. This side has nothing. Library on this side. This side has nothing. I'm planning to put academy in here, so this one has like at least a pair that I'm thinking about. This is altar and nothing. Brickyard and nothing. We'll figure out what to pair in the future. We want a settler, especially since we have this cleared up, so it's going to be perfect. Now, in terms of buying units, yeah, we really can't get another Shidafu. Interesting. At least we bought one. We got an expansionist point, and we can... Oh, this is all working out. It's not saving us any turns, but we're more efficient with the amount of production we're applying to it, and that way we'll have extras to use for future builds. So this is also going to be very helpful. We got promoted. So we picked up the free unpack with it. We can move right after unpacking. Doesn't cost us any movement. Now, which one gives us extra slots for units? Because it's up to 6 units. We currently only have 4. This one will be nice because the increased combat strength for range, and we have a lot of range. Plus 2 unit slot and faster reinforcement for this commander. That's what we should probably look at to carry 6 unit on us. Increased production towards trading land unit when we're stationed on a district. Plus 1 gold for each unit pack. Oh, that is something we can do. We're going to try to kill their commander. Wait, have they moved? Is this a display error? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 5th one, do we? That's a display error. We also can't click them. And they're facing the wrong way. Anyways. Unless we got a new unit that I just don't know about. Yeah, I don't see a unit hover here. Like there's no little icon. Alright, we'll probably move up here and then do the search. Where did your warrior run to? Here? I forgot about the production boost on that, but that really helped. He has become suzerain with... That's an economic city-state to give him gemstones. It's beyond our vision, so I'm guessing it's over here. Anyhow. We secured that area. Oh, it does speed up our turn. It was 3 turns, now it's suddenly 1. That bonus of 25% did come in very handy. What did they build here? Iwit. Okay. I'm guessing that is civilization exclusive. I mean, we can check. It's not very hard to know. Yep, unique building, +2 gold, +1 culture for each adjacent wonder, and other huity. It's a unique improvement. It's like our wall. It's gold and culture, ours is culture and happiness. We have hit 25, oh, technically 24. Almost there. Okay, so I figure we go towards the wall, and this is a pretty good happiness and production boost, which means more money for us. Open borders. Yeah, straightforward. He's so far away from us. This is basically +2 gold for free. He wants to move a scout around our territory, I think. Alright, they want us to specialize. We don't have to choose. We can stick with growing town. I don't really see anything that would particularly help. Like mining town, I kind of get. All of the town's production is converted into gold. All of the food is sent to connected cities. So in that sense, right, we stop growing here once we go mining town. And then our food is going to Chang'an to build Chang'an. And then we specialize up in Chang'an. But I want one more population. I want the wool. So I think that's the only thing holding us back. I think we take the growth until we get wool, and then we cut it off. And then we do production town. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Tap, 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 tap. And then we move. Oh, he was packed. Okay. Our guy was packing. See, that's a visual error. Move up. Move him up, because he still has a movement, and I can... But visually, they were not showing us what unit was in there. That's also kind of annoying. They live. We're basically here to trap them. But we can maybe trap the range unit, because he's not going anywhere. Is this combat just not going to end? I think that combat goes forever. He's frozen. No, he's moving again. But this is definitely some polish issues. Anyhow, our seller's gonna come out. We're gonna pop them over right here. Yeah, the combat stopped. A tornado? Okay, not near us. Phew, that sounds just no good. We wanted this one right here. Happiness, money, food. And then we get wine soon. I mean, we technically need wine in Chan. Population growth here probably depends on moving the food from Linzi over to him, to Chan. So we'll definitely look at that. We should get our Shidafu. And yes, beautiful place for a city. In the future. Town for now. Hold back. Fire away. We'll pack them up next turn, and we'll continue our journey. I think it's time to go look for where Rome is. We might have to fight Painted Rock, which is a problem because I think Augustus is trying to, yep, moving towards the suzerain of him. So maybe we really can't fight them. We'll pull our army back. I don't think we want to be too far from home. Like, we might get some ideas of taking out Athens. Might be an option we have. Oh, Huaiyang has hit 7 as well, huh? I feel like we can get a lot more food here. Like, make sure the population still grows, and then we turn into a fishing town where all the food is sent to connected cities. But after we're happy with the growth here, like, by happy, we at least want all the resources picked up. And there's like happiness, literally happy, that we can gain here. Yeah, I like the possibility of more fishing boats here. Let's scout it. Yeah, that is the edge. This is a naval tile right here. You can kind of tell. It's coastal city, or town. That's their capital. Who's a better neighbor? Ooh. They like that independent power. I think it's time to go to war with them. Alright, skip your turn. We are good. I move you back here, and we can only pack 4. Warrior will just have to go back and heal. That visual glitch, we might have to reload into the game to get rid of that. Two more turns to build that. Have to go slow because they could attack us. Oh, tornadoes can gain really now. Fertility? It doesn't look like there's any food here. It looks like they just replaced the food with production. Alright, I mean, this is the only direction where it's kind of worth our scouts' time. This, I think we gotta use our army to clear that up.
When I was young, I thought that money was the most important
We
thing
now
in
have
life.
specialist
Now
and
that I am old,
a monetary
I
building,
know
the
that
market.
it is.
Increase the number of resources that may be assigned to this settlement by 1. Antiquity gold building. So it's not ageless. And then we have the bath, which increases a lot of base heal for food, and then adjacency bonus for coastal, navigable river, and wonders, and then also adds 10 growth rate. So as we move into specialist, I think once we get this, move the food over, and have the population going, we can start assigning specialists. We do want that dye, but on top of that, we have silk for culture. Yeah, we get more science, more happiness, and this mountain. We're not going to give you any land. Your agenda is... we have too many towns. Well, doesn't really matter. We're not playing for his approval. So, mastery give us another codex, which I don't think we need. I want mathematic as soon as possible with academy, so I think we go bronze working here. If we look at our legacy progress, we're the only one with the wonder. So I guess his is not complete yet. It's close, but not completed. And then we're doing good with war. We have 2. We have 3 slots for 3. If we get a second city, we obviously can build another library. Our Silk Road is the one that's going crazy, just by having resources. Even though he's injured, it's still a unit that can damage us. I'm gonna loop this way to see if we, see if we can sneak through and just go over here. Please get rid of this when we build a city. This looks weird. It's staying. Liangzhou. Let's see. Any particular building we want to build? Any particular direction we want to go? I think the camel. I think we gotta go get the camel early. Yeah, I still think we get the camel early. So we got a camp, we got a woodcutter. We'll just resource hunt. There's no need to go too crazy here. Looks like we got another Shadafu. I'm not really interested in either of these wonders. I am slightly interested in the bath. Just because the 10% growth rate would stack quite nicely. On the river means we can pair it with the altar here. Yeah, the 5 food. Our money is low because we're spending it on upkeep for buildings. But we're getting pumped by cash from our town, so it's gonna be fine. I think that is the play. We go for the bath, but we might want to buy it, to be honest. It's not expensive. We have 2 gold. It's pretty efficient. So we buy the bath, plop that down. Let's look at the split quarters. The shrine on this side, a beautiful bath on this side. Let me get rid of these. Let's see what it looks like. Not bad, not bad. And then for production, I think we keep spamming Shadafu. Which one did we get this time? Laozi. Okay, so we can activate it on a slot with Great Work slot, and we can get Dao De Jing. So founder of Taoism, also known as Li Er. Okay, we'll definitely do that next turn when he gets... Oh, wait. He can move. He comes with movement, which means the reason why he can't be activated is because the slot opens in the library. That's fine. Go to the library. He was a librarian. He was in charge of the state library for the Zhou dynasty. That was his job. Confucius visited him when he was on his, before Li went west. So Lao Tzu eventually retired from his posts and traveled west, and legend for Taoism is he ascended to become a deity. We got ourselves another progress here for science. We hit the first milestone, age progression. We did it again. Legacy point for us, attribute point for us in the next age. And we have Daldojin for 2 happiness. Very nice. We're out of slots. Okay, hold on. We got our camel. Can we double camel? We can double camel. It's 3. It's not 2. I don't know why it's 2. Alright. Science. Unit production, which I think applies to Shidafu as well. Yeah, I figure we turn the town's cash into buildings, and then we just keep producing our unique Shidafu. We can try to get all 10. That would be really awesome, actually. Alright. I think there's a case to be made. We can discover what's here and land slightly north and discover everything here. And we still have at least one sort of semi-defensive unit here in the front lines. If we really wanted to fight, we have to probably build, wait. He sent a warrior. I mean, similar health. Almost feel like he converted it, but I don't think that's what happened. Yeah, he fought it. We're gonna hug this. Yeah, if we really want to fight him, we need siege weapons and all sorts of things. Right now, we just... I don't rather not spend the energy doing that. Like, I feel like we're ahead. Like, our gold, blasting everyone. She's getting up there. She has some good towns as well. Our influence, except for Machiavelli in Greece, which has an unfair +6 bonus, we have pretty much caught up. Science, miles ahead. Culture, don't look at that. And we have insane amount of happiness. He doesn't have any towns? This is all he has? Wait, that's not a wonder production. That's a pair of unique buildings together. He built a unique quarter. He combined the 2 unique buildings for Greece, and they give an extra bonus when you put them together like that. Ah, okay. I mean, the fact that he doesn't have another city makes me want to wipe him out. If we can find some way to increase our settlement limit by 1 more, there's gotta be a way. I think the max you can go during antiquity is 9. Okay, entertainment. Entertainment. Okay. I mean, the army here with the warrior. I don't know. I'm tempted now that I know that's all he has. Like Mr. Influence. We're waiting for these to be over so that we can activate them again. So about in 5 turns. Unless someone throws one over. In towns for both leaders. Let's do it. I have 4 towns. How many do you have? You only have 1 town? Well, thank you for offering that endeavor. And this is just straight up good. And we get our 4. Requests, has to be started by us. It's okay. In 4 turns, we have another 60. We can offer 1 more. And then save up another turn. We can get, we'll get there. The bonuses were good. Ooh. Yeah, he's the suzerain now. What does he get from that? We don't know. I'm guessing culture, given that's a cultural independent power. Shamrom. I don't think it's them. I think it's another group. Ooh. Another group. That means business. Someone's trading to us. Okay. Trade routes. I don't think we have... I don't think we have the right thing for it. I almost want to say it's on Civic Tree, if I remember correctly. Yeah, merchants on Code of Law. That's what they got. So the merchants can create trade routes, and then basically whatever resource the destination has is now something that you have as well. We get gold for doing that. So I don't think we're losing out anything. That's totally fine. Can I see the second one? There's a second message for the other one, right? We're friendly with our neighbors to the north. Unexpected real estate. City planner carefully diagram every sector, candles burning into the night as they decide how to allocate the development budget. And we can develop rural land for 20 food, or obviously 1 gold in all settlement. Is this forever? Because that is really good compared to 20 food. 1 time 20 food to Trant. Do you really only have 1 slinger? We're not doing surprise war. That doesn't make sense for us. I just want to see what his territory looks like. Like, did we stun him this bad by taking this that he just decided I'm not going to expand anymore? Yes, I know I'm trailing in culture. Just don't look. We can catch up if we commit to building like Great Wall. But right now, I'm interested in other things. Like, not having some civic does hurt. Like, definitely we would want more culture, but we are getting more of what we are investing in, so it's a trade-off. We'll probably loop back after we see what he has over here. Not much.
In the calm darkness of moonless nights,
but he has a natural wonder over here.
Of day, the snows descend upon that mountain. None beholds them there.
It's a pretty awkward location, though, to include into a city boundary. It's down here. Ooh, our map is getting pulled for some reason. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know what happened there, but it just started going right. Food and lots of happiness. I don't know if this is actually a good, like, are there any good tiles to take advantage of this? Like city here, city here? And do we have to work those tiles? Wait a minute. A land unit that moves next to it ignores rough terrain for the rest of the game. Do we have to unpack? Do they all get it if we just send our commander here? Never knew that's a military training building. Or a natural wonder. I mean, they were similar effects before in other titles, but just nice to see it here. I think we get the cotton. Does that go locally for us? That's the question, because so far we haven't really... Like, that's a great tile. It's a floodplain that has been flooded by the Yellow River. I'm gonna get that instead and get this one. There's no rush for the cotton. I guess even if they can't use it, we can send it back. There's enough of slot there. Yeah, we're just trying to get some more intel over here. I don't have to risk our life. We can just scan that. Ah, we finally see where Rome is. So he squeezed 2 over here. We have a pretty good idea of what our continent looks like. I like where we are. Yeah. And we hugged the coast for a lot of this. Can I see the next one? Oh, okay, I can get rid of one. Just Colonia. And that bonus means? I mean, those are choices for the suzerain to do. We can't do much here. I mean, our 2 neighbors were both militaristic and we just ended up wiping them out. No regrets. That looks like a merchant on the run. Maybe, but going here is dead end. Alright, heal up first. Did we get the bonus? Do I have to unpack these boys one by one? Yeah. Don't bother us right now. We might have to unpack them one by one. I mean, if we have to, we'll do it. We'll sit here, get all 4 of them to have the bonus. There's nothing for our army to do right now anyways. We got another shut-off. Let's see. I mean, the only argument I can see is get a market out here, but even then, I don't think it's that urgent. We can buy the garden. It's basically more food. And also another potential quarter location. I don't really want to give that up. It's just a great population tile by itself. We're gonna grow very nicely. Monument, perhaps? Just so that we get a little bit of culture since we're so behind. We have a lot of different potential quarters that can split with this. Like we can do granary half and then right here with the other half being the monument. And then we can pick up adjacencies from a bunch of things. Let's do it. We really could use the culture. And we can easily pay for it. And another should avoid this. Mozi. Mozi gives us 1 population for free. Boom. Ooh. We could commit specialists to these urban districts, and you can see the yield. It just basically will cost us a little food. And here, if we put it on our palace, we get the +5 science, +3 culture, 6 science, 2 culture for just the library right now. But if we add something else later, it could be even better. Or we just push the food and try to get the wine, which I think is a valid choice as well. Just go for a simple farm. Ooh, a lot of slingers. Is there an attribute where we can actually see that they have picked up this bonus? Because by all account, we've been adjacent to it. Is this is not hostile. It's not red. Just trying to make some room for more units to pick up the bonus. Wasn't enough space, so I can't do it this turn? Okay, fine. Huaiyang. This is the wine pickup. Yeah. And then... do we want to specialize? Do we think we can get one more population? Like how greedy we are for 13, or do we just start pumping it to the capital? This is definitely fishing town. So basically shut down our growth, which is slowing, right? Obviously it's slowing. Any building we can buy for them to improve plantation, double plantation, extra farm. So granary will be great. Then we can also use this to expand out a little bit. That's just a regular farm. We can get that back, reclaim that, and then make a maybe... I don't know if I want to keep the water. Yeah, let me grab that. And then that can be moved. These just look so good. But we get a farm here, which actually synergizes. But even with the synergy, it doesn't make sense. This just makes more sense. And then we culture bomb farther here. So all of a sudden we're at 9 population, but the growth rate's now to 10, so it's actually faster than before after we move this. If we get a chance to buy something to pair with it, we do have 1 mine, but there's going to be a lot of farms here. I think we let this grow 1 more time. Just like we're letting this grow 1 more time. Honestly, what's the reason why we let this grow 1 more time? Like, what's the best tile we can actually pick up here next time? This aquatic reef? Doesn't feel worth it. Oh, we haven't picked up the wool yet. Okay. We culture bombed it, but we haven't picked it up yet. We're back to celebration mode. Second Wonder Rush? No, actually, I think we need culture right now. We need to pick up more policies. We're behind. Another culture. They're trying to beat... Okay, I don't know if I want to race him for it. He spent it from here to here. He already has this. Heal.
Name now our names. Praise us.
Okay,
He heard
we're
these
gonna
horrors.
change policies because I don't really care about the scout movement. Let's get some influence on science buildings. We only have 1 science building, but we're gonna take the bonus. The mastery here, production on production buildings, pass. I think we just get engineering into mathematics. Is there any reason to get masteries here? Military info? No, not really. We don't have room for codex. That's why we're trying to get to mathematics. +1 food on food buildings. That sounds pretty good. But let's get this first. And amphitheater can be a good culture building for us as well. And 10% production towards wonders. Also very good. We picked up Lee. We're so behind. Code of Law, we want the merchant. Petra might be interesting given that we do have this patch of desert. I can't see the bonus. I'm very frustrated here. I feel like we have it, right? We're literally right next to it. I want you to come out. Alright, he's been next to it. Alright, we'll pack up and go. Everyone touched it. The holiness of the mountain has already blessed all of us. We still have that carryover extra move, I think. I think we got to move extra there. Even though we changed the policies this turn. Yeah, so it started with a 3 this turn. He set up a trade route to Liangzhou for the camel. Yeah, makes sense. And that merchant. Are you ever going to build another settlement? Yeah, I have to wait for movements. Luoyang. I think we just get the silk. Yeah, this will help culture as well. Okay, can you keep your own cotton is a good question. And there's also another silk. This one's better. It can keep its own cotton. Good. He started it, so this doesn't count if we pick it, but I desperately need culture, so thank you, Augustus. Thank you. Let's get this going again. He only accepted. He didn't pay 60, so we're going to get an edge on him. And they're going to wait for another 60 to initiate our last one. We'll get our righteousness journal down. Yeah, we're just going to back up. Check out this area here. Why don't you search? Get us some more vision. Beautiful river. So he healed up. Just... Oh, Spearman's the upgrade. I don't think I need it right now. Put him asleep. The money that we have... Let's see, it's a base yield of 2, and the adjacencies to resources and wonder, and land units get faster production, and I don't think we need those things. So maybe we don't need to purchase here. Alright, this is our Shidafu spam, it's going. Altar... It's just food. Right, our pantheon is food on farm, pasture, and plantation. This is the fishing boat place, so that's not exactly it. They're running woodcutter, clay pit, camp, plantation. So I actually think a saw pit wouldn't be so... saw pit wouldn't be bad, because camp and woodcutter, we have 3 of these. We can pick up that tile by extending out and then eventually get dye. I like it. They're also a 7, so they also can specialize if we want to, but I think we needed to grow. We haven't picked up the dye yet. That's the only resource left, I believe. Yeah, so this is fine. I mean, we're waiting to pack it up, so we'll keep waiting. We'll walk over here. We'll pack this up next turn. We can actually walk here. We'll still be able to pack this up next turn. Another Shidafu, please. Shidafu spam. Let's go. Which one is this? Oh, Ho Chu Bing. Wait, he was not included in the guide online. They have more than 10. So Ho Chu Bing is from the Western Han Dynasty. Extreme. Okay, so the artwork just does not look right. First off, the hat. That's a Song Dynasty hat. And the beard. Ho Chu Bing died in his 20s. He was a great general. He was an in-law to the emperor. The emperor Han Wudi very much liked him as he grew up. His sister was Han Wudi's concubine, and Han Wudi gave him a promotion to be a general. This was during the Xiongnu Han War. He was probably the first one to adapt sort of the cavalry blitzkrieg type of strategy where he takes a small unit and drives super deep into the steppes behind enemy lines and just go after their main camp. Super successful, highest accomplishment, military honors during the Han period. Basically, the title that he was given is the title most historical generals try to strive for, given how he single-handedly... I mean, I don't think he single-handedly like won the Xiongnu War, but turned the tide of the Han-Xiongnu War. So, very amazing general. What do we get for him? Army commander for 1 free promotion. Makes sense, right? Army base. I thought the 10 that they had on the guide was it. They have more than those 10. I'm excited about this. The artwork just doesn't make any sense, but still, we'll get our army back and we'll upgrade him. We'll have him go meet him. Let's move it. And his followers are soldiers. Yeah, the hat is just really off, but aside from that, not bad to see him. She has reached 7 as well. Yep, she's at 8. I think it's from the trade that's helping her. We are ahead for everything? We're gonna just expand. Because we're gonna move to a river anyways next turn. Oh? What are you trying to do here, buddy? Hoplite plus army commander. Well, it's good timing we're coming back. I think we have pretty much the whole continent mapped out except for this little piece here. Augustus is now friendly. We are going to trigger the next one next turn, finish our righteousness. Multiple hostile scouts. Ah, this is our wall. Okay, now, at this moment, I think we are gonna change this up. This is a huge production town, as you can see. Quarry, mine, brickyard to boost those. This is our town hall, or city hall, I think it's called. Clay pit, mine, pasture for the wool, quarry, pasture for the horse. The one building I think we can maybe produce or buy is to boost the pasture food, and that's going to be more food for our main city as well. And I think we just combo it with this. I don't think we are looking to really expand anywhere, so save some space. Just split it with the brickyard. And we can commit this to be a mining town. Our clay pits, mines, and quarries get +1. And the food, 20, all goes to the capital now. And we're going to be stuck here until the next age. I believe you can go back to growth. You just can't change to anything else. Huh. I wonder why there's still a potential for growth here. I thought that would go away. Hold on. What else can I put on as local? That would make the most sense. Yeah, keep that as local. We found his second location there. Oh, he's finally bringing a settler. What are... Okay, we're at 6. Should we start denouncing him after this ends, I guess? I don't mind him expanding out of town. He's been, you know, he's probably going to put it somewhere over here, get the horse, get the date, get the silver. I wish they would let us name this army commander as Ho Chu Bing. That would be pretty sweet, actually. Right, so our food is going to explode here. We'll get a population next turn, which we can really start considering specialist. But it does slow down growth farther. Oh, we haven't gotten our wine yet, so we can't do that. We gotta keep expanding. Another farm, and then one more population will be there. I might have to refuse... Oh, perfect. I don't want this. I want the gold. That way we can initiate and finish righteousness. Who can do some sort of endeavor with us? Oh, farmer's market, maybe. Relationship-wise, I think I want to keep her happy and on our side, so we're going to offer this to her. She accepts, so that means most of the bonus is going to come to us. And we finished our endeavor here. Our 4 endeavors, and it gives us the attribute point, I believe. +1 food per age on warehouse buildings. +10 growth rate in cities. I want to see the next tier. Wait, 25% of the food is refunded when a city grows by adding a... Ooh. Too bad we can't do that now, because I'm thinking about getting some specialists. But in the future, this is good. Gain +1 population. We already kind of have this. So this would be like 4 pop for us in the beginning, but we already built most of our towns. Legend unlock. +50 gold towards convert. Wait, isn't that bad? If we're paying more gold to convert? I'm going to get growth rate. Many empires welcome the envoys of Confucius, grateful that he has chosen to aid their growth rather than exploit their goodwill. That's what got us that. The mission there got finished. Alright, we have pretty much reached the northern cap here. That's their capital city of Roma. Let's give him a bonus. Alrighty, so I want this. which means... Oh, we can get it right away. We don't need the other one. And that means I can put my warrior into that army next turn. And we can maybe add a 6 siege weapon in the future. We need the wheel for that, but we'll get there eventually. Actually, we'll put it here. You know, 2 people can play this game of putting the army on the borders. Who are you trying to scare? Argos was here. They could have been a little bit more aggressive, I think. This would have been a better placement. But maybe they just want these resources. Silver is always good. Another independent state up there. Alright, we're not going to be able to go any farther. He's blocked the water tile. Well, at this point, I think we can end our episode. We're on turn 60. Nice even number. The strategy I think we're going to approach this is we're going to continue to pump out cash. And if there's a relevant building for us to build, we'll just buy it. Like if we really want to market, we can just buy it. And we're going to keep pumping out Shidafu. I thought there was only 10. But apparently... Since we saw Ho Chi Bing, who was not on the list of the 10, there's potential for more. We are going to get Amphitheater when we do have that available. We'll probably just buy it, like I said. We can also get Blacksmith. Also probably just buy it. And then we're going to try to race for Mathematics so that we can get the Academy going, which has 3 more slots for Codex. We want to get the Science... legacy pushed. Pyramid of the Sun is a wonder that's actually pretty good since we're behind on culture, and in the future +2 culture on all quarters in this settlement. So I think that also synergizes quite nicely. I think that will be what we will try to build next, and it will keep us ahead with science. That's probably what we're looking at. Other than that, this has stopped growing, or essentially stop growing. Once we get, I think maybe the next population here, we'll put a halt to their growth and make them a food or a fishing town and start pumping that food back to Chang'an. And we're just going to get Chang'an to be one of the biggest cities, as big as possible. This, I think, will turn into our second city. Liangzhou is probably what we're looking at. I think the terrain's good, the resources are great, a lot of farms, so another huge city potential. And then if we can get this to go up, we can either look to build more towns to support our cities or look to take out Athens. I think we have the army to do it. You know, worst case scenario, we pump out another army and I think we can overwhelm them. They just don't look that tough. They're quite behind on science, just like we were quite behind on culture, but you can see we caught up real fast here. And our money, just no one's really a match. Greece, I don't know. He needed more towns earlier to have more money. He's starting to catch up, but I think he's too behind. Not going to worry about him since he's probably the first one we wipe out. He's at this little corner with a natural wonder. It just feels nice if we pick this up. And then all this land, no competition over here. Rome is so far up that I'm not worried about them. They're so far very friendly. We'll try to keep that up with diplomacy. And that's pretty much how we will approach this. If we can expand out, just take all of this, everything looks great. So we'll see if we can pull that off, and we'll come back next time and continue from here. Until then, bye!